Peace, 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 peace. I'm Chocolate Amun Ra, and this is the morning message. How's everybody doing? Today, this beautiful day, beautiful sky. It's fantastic. Morning message. And before we get into the morning message, let's pay all due respects to the Creator. The sun rises. Assalamu alaikum. Good morning. Amun. Gods and goddesses, kings and queens, brothers and sisters, ladies and gentlemen. Today's message: are you staying steadfast? Steadfast means standing as your ground. Believe in what you believe in. Now, when I say believe in what you believe in, I don't mean some false doctrine. And you believe because somebody told you this is what you're supposed to believe. I mean, do you truly believe in who you is and who you are? You see, because your fate and your faith from time to time will test you for you being a man or woman. I was watching a little bit of YouTube last night, and I ran to an old head, an old conscious brother. You can't even say he's conscious. This brother's just, he's knowledgeable. He's one of those older heads that knows his history. But when he talks to you about it, it's in another format. The brother's called Brother Shabazz. Brother Shabazz, if my memory serves me correctly, I think he's into Islam, Muslim, I think. But the brother was saying something that was very valuable. You see, you got to stay steadfast in who you is. Now, when y'all hear me saying the woman is God on earth, and you are God, see, if you are not claiming to be a God on earth, it's not to take away the Creator. Nah, it has nothing to do of taking away the Creator of who the Creator is. If you don't believe in God altogether, then that's your issues. That's your problems. Ain't nobody gonna tell me there ain't no Creator. There is a Creator. Because you live 3 rocks from the sun. You in space. And you could say whatever to satisfy your little brain. There has to be a Creator. There is no other way. Stay steadfast in your belief. But Brother Shabazz was saying that we was taken down. Now I say we. From time to time, I used to say it. We're taken away from the man. Now, when he said he was taken away from the man, because he's saying how the woman is God and all this nonsense, he was saying it was nonsense. But I took it as you taking the men of forces, and you are elaborating it, and you think that men are tossing down their status quo. I don't think that. Because if you are respecting the woman, and if you're giving her highly degrees of respect and putting her on the pedestal, why not? Why not give that woman the status quo and put her on a pedestal? Because she's supposed to be on the pedestal. I don't understand how some brothers who's highly educated, highly knowledgeable, of the way of the system of things and educated of the history of our historical history rather, seems to have a problem of a woman with power or a woman with strength. Because I tell you this, more than you could ever imagine, more men go to their mothers, their grandmothers, their female cousins, and go to a woman and talk to her. Now you want this acolytes of being this great man, but you don't want to sit up there and give this woman credit. This is where I have a slight problem at. Now, if the man is not putting himself in a status quo of royalty or making himself with strength, first of all, he shouldn't even have to do that. You understand? He don't have to prove anything if he's a man. You give the woman her attributes and give her dues. This is not all about being macho, overqualified, or overstepping over the woman. You don't need to do all that. Stand your ground. Stand your ground on your beliefs. The woman is God on earth. The woman is God on earth. And when people sit up there and they study whatever theology that they was taught, and I'll say it again clearly, stand your ground. When people study different theologies, inputting whoever taught them or whatever school or institution they went to, you are reading based on what somebody else's work, the same thing as everybody else. Now, if you have not did your own pilgrimage, if you have not went on your own pilgrimage, who qualifies you to sit up there and go, oh, you're downplaying the man? You're not downplaying the man. The man don't have nothing to prove. He already know the position that he's in. But all men are chosen by a woman. Stand your ground. Because you can't marry no woman unless she tells you yes or no. That is a given fact. Now, yes, there's in countries that the woman has no say. That man says, I want to marry her. He goes to her father, and the father says, yes, you can marry my daughter without her consent. We know this. But you live here in America. You live here in America, and you pop all this unnecessary, insane behavior, spewing out this information. Because the way I see it, everybody's right, but then everybody's wrong. And the reason why I use those two different definitions is because history has layers and layers of lies and truths constantly mixing together. History gives you different men and women who wrote their own ideas and wrote their own descriptions of what they believe. So when you read their books or any of their, or watch any one of their documentaries, you are only complying to what another person done. Stand your ground. My belief is a spirituality belief that flows through all things. That's my belief. There is a creator, the unknown. You haven't seen the creator, but you know the creator exists because the creator is in you. And if you don't believe that the creator is in you, your deity or your spirit, that you know you can feel yourself, this energy force that keeps your body alive. You cannot heal yourself without this energy force. You can't cut your arm by accident, break your feet, and it's going to heal on its own. Case may be, If a body is dead, it can never heal itself. It just rots, deteriorate. But while you are alive, and the energy that's in you, the deity that's in you, keeps your body functioning. This what makes you a god on earth. You are part of the universe. You are part of the universe. Stand your ground. The melanin human race was on this planet first. It lost its power when it began to decide, when you begin to divide and make yourself less than. And then you let the invading forces come and start telling you who you are and who you shouldn't be. Before I get off, I'm gonna give you this one thing. The movie Wonder Woman is coming out. Wonder Woman. I'm gonna be honest with you, I used to always love watching Wonder Woman. I used to watch Wonder Woman. I used to like it. I used to like to see how this power. But then when I was a kid, I said to myself, you know what? Why every time I turn around, they seem to have, and it's not to be bigoted, but it's true. They don't put no black woman to have powers like that. They don't put a black woman or a black woman to make her strong. Wonder Woman could fight Superman. Did y'all know that? Using this for illustration. Wonder Woman have fought Superman in the comic books. I don't know if any one of you comic book heads, or if you've seen it on TV, on cartoons, Wonder Woman have fought Superman and gave him problems. But Wonder Woman is not the origin woman. And when they do give you a powerful black woman, they give you Storm. She can control the weather. Really? That's if any one of you into, like, animated series and cartoons, stuff like that. Read between the lines, because everything you see on TV, it ain't just for fun and games. These are messages just showing you. Now, all these superheroes they showing you, the only one they showed you so far is Black Falcon, which he has no power. Okay? Then you see Black Panther, right? He's really an ordinary man. It's the suit that gives him the strength and the power. Okay? Captain America got some stuff that he got in the jail. Iron Man, his suit is his suit. Okay, Spider-Man, he's got some spider bit him and radiation, blah, 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 blah. Okay? Pay attention, y'all. They make the black people not as powerful. They'll give you some kind of power, but you'll not be as powerful as them. Superman, he's supposed to be the most powerful thing on the planet. Look at the Incredible Hulk. Who is the Incredible? It's Dr. Banner. This is how white society look at you. We stronger than you. This is what we can do. We'll throw you some superheroes. Okay, we'll give you some with powers. This is not to be a bigot, but this is what's in front of you. We've been studying and watching this shit. Matter of fact, not everybody has been studying. A small percentage has been studying and looking at this thing here. Those who don't play the game, play the game. You got to play the game, as you say, to what? To eat? You got to play the game to pay your fucking rent? When at one time, we was the consumers. We was the employer of the earth. We was the employer of the earth, not the consumer, the employer. Excuse me for saying that. We was the employer of the earth, point blank. And anytime we do something, anytime we do anything out of the ordinary, we have to be labeled as if we some type of criminal. Stand your ground. Stand your ground. And remember this before I get off. Stand your ground. Spirituality has no bound. Spirituality is as the wind that flows and blows through all things. There is no boundage. And before I get off, I want you to clearly understand something. There are some melanated people who will not be with you. They're not with you. You understand? They are the way of the world. And that is their prerogative. Stand your ground. Your beliefs. They will change your belief, change the way you think, change your clothes, change how you speak, so you can get along with everybody else, but at the same time still tell you to kiss their ass. Stand your ground. This is Chocolate Amun Ra. This is the morning message. Stand your ground. Be respectful, be loving, be honorable, but stand your ground. Peace.